Oh, haha, what's up, man? Yo, I'm feeling that beat, that intro beat, man. I don't know, I'll be feeling that beat, that you'll just be running in my head throughout the day. Alright, yo, what's up, man? Yo, welcome back. You back to kick it with Lil's Fix It. I like that, man. I like that. Yo, my wife gave me that. I was like, yo, babe, I need a intro line, something that could start me off in my videos. And I was like, you know, it's Lil's Fix It. I always be like, yay, well, welcome back. You know, welcome back again with Lil's Fix It. And she was like, so what if you say something about kicking it with Lil's Fix It? I was like, oh, that definitely goes. So I was like, welcome back to Kick It with Lil's Fix It. And man, that thing runs through my head with that beat. Nah, let me get into the video. Stop playing with you guys. Yo, so we here today. We're gonna do the recap on the HPI, the relay card, the Vendetta is just here. She took a spill in the video. As you can see, she got a new look. I had to do the lights red. I did the windows red. You know, I had to upgrade her because she caught a mean scuff on the light, on this front side, caught a mean scuff. But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that one after I finish with the relay. But the relay, ooh-wee, did you see that video? Yo, I'm gonna put it down in the description. Go check that video out, man. I started off with the speed runs. I kind of was going, you know, I wanted to give it a chance to pass that 30-something miles per hour that it hit. So I was, you know, I took it a little bit kind of too long trying to get that speed run before I actually showed you what it could do on the track, making them turns. But boy, if you skip through all that, if you don't want to see it running back and forth and trying to get over that max speed that I got, and you want to see how this thing push on the track, if I was on the track with them turns, boy, that thing was gone. I was like, the takeoff is crazy, the turns on it is crazy. Oh man, this thing really ran like a relay car, and it definitely could do good on the track. The handle on this thing was so perfectionate. Like it would, the curve, giving it like small turns, and the stop and the spin on it, and the takeoff was like, wow, this thing is running. Like when I changed it up and I put the different tires on it, I had the shocks up a little bit, I had the grippy tires on it. So every time I tried to make a slight turn, it'll roll on me. And I was like, wow, this thing don't really run like how I expected it to run. So I said, you know what? Let me put it back to how it was when I got it. Lowered the shocks down a little bit more. Yes, it's when when it goes down, it definitely gonna bottom out. Not as easy, but it definitely does bottom out. I actually had to lift the front of it up a little bit, put some arms that I could lift the front of it up so it could lift up a little bit. So when it go down, the front bumper don't touch the floor, because it was doing that in the video. So I had to adjust the front body mounts on it and lift it up a little bit. But after that, man, the way it was running, them tires is definitely made for it. I was trying to change them out and give them a little bit more tire with a little bit more grip on it. That ain't the way to go. The tires for it is the tires that's on it. And this thing ran, man. I mean, yes, this thing definitely ran. This thing definitely performed as everybody was saying that it should perform, because this is a good relay car. Like, this is a great relay car, man. I don't want no more speed out of it. The takeoff, it's wonderful. I might lower the pinion gear one gear down to see if I can get a little bit more out of it when it takes off. But as far as how it's running, how it runs, the turns and everything on it is perfect, man. When I say perfect, man. So the relay car, definitely, I'm loving that. It definitely did its thing. 100%. No problems with that relay car. So that's it with that one. The Vendetta. The Vendetta was only supposed to come out and just play around. I was not trying to do no extra, trying to see the speed out of the Vendetta, nothing. She took a spill, yo, I almost cried, man. I almost cried. I was out there like, oh my God, my baby. Oh no. But this is Lou's Fix It. I'm gonna bring her back to new. Even if I gotta change it up a little bit after it's done, it's gonna be looking back to new. But it wasn't that bad. It was just a scrape. This front area, this whole front area was scraped real bad. And there was a scrape on the back area here. Because it must have, when it went up, it must have came down like this on this side. So those was the only ones that were scraped up. I still got dust inside. I mean, dirt inside here from running it that day. Oh, wow. Yeah, she just came back and went on the shelf that day. And then I took sanded down, with just a scrape mainly on the front and the back side right here. The paint didn't catch as good on the wing. So when it went up, it flipped over, it hit that wing. It must have scraped a little bit on that wing or snagged the wing real good. And it knocked the paint off the top of the wing. So, but that was it. Everything on the inside, nothing on the inside moved. This car could take a quite beating, jumping, flipping up and all that. Because when it had the original body, believe me, this thing flipped up a lot of times. That's why I took the original body off of it, because it was so messed up from the car flipping. But besides that, nothing else was wrong with the car. It was just a couple of scrapes, and I like this car. I didn't want it to have no scrapes on it like that. But, everything came out. I took it. I put the red tint on her. The red tint looked banging on her. So then I took the lights. I put a red tint on the lights. But we're going to call it like that. That is the HPI relay car. The Armma Vendetta. I got the Max. Well, I keep saying the Max. I got the Nissan body on it. I can't call it the Max because you look a little different now. So I got the Nissan body on the Vendetta. The relay car was really the main focus in this video. The Vendetta was just a bonus so I could, have a little fun out there. I took it out with me so I could have some fun with it. And I definitely had fun until she flipped. Then it broke my heart. But now I got it back to normal. I'm pretty good. I'm back cheerful again. And that's about it, So we're going to call this one like that. I always do this at the end of my videos. I don't want it to ask anybody to subscribe in the beginning of my videos. I want you to see what you're gonna get before I actually ask you to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So it's the end of the video. This pretty much it. I'm gonna call it like that. You know how I do. So 2 missions for you, please. 2 missions. Only 2 things. Easy as possible. Before this video cut off, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe with the notification. Make sure that's on so you can be the first one to see these videos, first one to like these videos, first one to share. I love when people share my videos, so first one to share and first one to comment. And I always say, talk to me, I talk back. Next time.